Hey guys, so back with a new cooking recipe. I'm doing two cooking recipe and then I'm baking one again. I'm finishing these, so two cooking, two baking. If everything goes to plan. Anyway, today we're making, well, you saw the title, these, but the picture looks like they made it with kale, and in the ingredient list it says shredded green cabbage or curly kale. So I think, well, I've got cabbage. I've got this one. So this is has just cooked, and I already got my mashed potatoes, whole pan. I just made for 2 days. So tomorrow we're going to eat something with mashed potatoes too. A new recipe that has nothing to do with this channels, but the Colcannon cakes with garlic butter. So an old Irish favorite made fresh again for autumn table. Sorry. In cozy Irish kitchens of days gone by, nothing went to waste. If there was leftover Colcannon, that creamy mix of mashed potatoes and cabbage or kale, it would be shaped into cakes and fried in butter the next day. Crispy on the outside, soft and full of flavor within. They are perfect on a chilly November day with a pat of Irish butter melting on top. I love to make these, especially around Halloween and in the days after. They remind me so much of my dad, who loved them too. They are so easy to make, and there is something deeply comforting about them, especially when the evenings draw in and the fire is glowing. Well, February sounds like a very month too that can use something cozy. But yeah, we need, it says boiled potatoes in salted water, drain well, mashed with butter and milk. Well, we know how we make mashed potatoes. I'm not going to. I thought let's do that off camera. And I boiled the cabbage. So stir in the mashed potatoes. Let's just, oh, this is a little bit hot, so that's why. And the thing is, they were talking about leftover mashed potatoes, leftover cabbage. I haven't weighed out anything. It's just I feel like this much potatoes I need for tonight. This is a good amount to mix because they were leftovers. You don't have any say in how much there will be left over, right? Or maybe a little bit more. Okay. Season with salt and pepper. So, salt. And pepper. And then it cools slightly. Well, it is cooled slightly, I think, because the potatoes were already cooled. Let me grab a taste if I seasoned it enough. More pepper. Maybe it's not salty. And there's a lot of salt in the potatoes already with the cooking. There was a time a few years ago that I almost cooked without salt. but yeah, we need salt. Completely no salt is wrong. Only on a boiled egg or fried egg. So, yeah, so much better. Now, stir in the beaten egg and flour. So I need 1 egg. That one there. And it says it can go in 1/2 cup of flour. But I feel like because it's the leftovers, you don't always need a cup just to be able to make patties of them again because of the egg. So my question now is, why the egg and why the flour? Isn't the potato already not binding enough? Or do they fall apart? I don't know. So let's just do it like this. And then we'll see how much. Now it has to be out. Maybe a bit too much potato in the end. I feel like this is enough. It's going to be enough. Sure. Potatoes to the side. Let's put a lid on that. I'm going to get another pan already. This one I think is the best one. I feel like this is still so wet. I'm not sure the Irish and the Dutch have a lot of in common in general, but I think one thing that really connects us is potatoes. Like the Dutch mash, just the way people talk about the Irish when people talk about potatoes, like hand in hand. And maybe beer, but the Irish drink different kinds. But beer is more, and well, maybe the East Bloc countries, they're very potato-y. My spray doesn't work good anymore. Anyway, let's put this here. And now, oh wait, then it needs to be, oh yeah, my spray doesn't work anymore. Like I said, got spray all over my book. With floured hand shape the mixture to all small. Well, I'm going to make one for myself for now to try. Floured hands, try. And then maybe I think, correct me, that I haven't added enough. flour. They're still fairly sticky. So now it needs 3 to 4 minutes on each side. Then, or until golden brown and crisp. And then we make a garlic butter with melt butter with garlic and parsley. I don't like parsley. Will chives be okay too? Because chives go often into the cakes, the potato cakes, right? Or maybe I don't make the garlic butter. How awful is that for this cooking video? It says optional. By the way, it's berries. The tea. Yeah. So the butter, let's put the butter back. Butter was in here. I keep 2 kinds of butter. The one there, room temperature, and then butter in the fridge. Oh, it can. But the idea was, as it moves, I can flip it. Oh. Patty and pat. So these, I always see them, that's the wrong picture, like this thick. But do you make them more of, like sometimes thicker, like a really big one, or I tend to flatten it out, more crispy areas, but sometimes maybe you don't want a soft inside. Anyway, let's cook that. The egg needs to be cooked fully. It says something about the egg, I think. Tips: make sure the cakes are golden and heat them through before serving. That way the egg is fully cooked and every bite is warm, safe and delicious. Yeah. Well, the European eggs are pretty safe in general. You can. I'm not sure if it's really safe to eat a raw egg, but if it's through something and you did, I think there's a healthy person like myself. See, I'm at this moment, I'm healthy. I'm a little bit overweight if you look at the numbers, but yeah, I'm always watching my weight. You know that by now. Always working on my way I look, like the stomach area, the butt, you know, the thighs. But yeah, I'm physically healthy, let's say it like that. But I'm just impatient and mentally ill. But that's a story for a different time. I can put this away. Need it again tonight, not because I'm just making one. But oh, just to finish my egg talk, I do want it fully cooked. So, for my American viewers, if you bake an egg, fry an egg, that's the word. If you fry an egg, do you like, or even boil, doesn't even matter, do you like a runny yolk? Because I see that on the internet so much. But if you're in America and you're so worried about eggs not being eaten raw, that it's healthy, is it okay to eat the yolk runny? Because I love my yolks runny, but I'm not worried about anything. Anyway, I have to feel, I want to do like this. Just to show, to see and to show the insides. So that went pretty easy with the cabbage inside. I need new fork because I mixed the egg with the pork. So I don't feel okay putting that in my mouth. It's just I probably won't get sick of it, but oh, look, it's a mini fork. That's they look not as golden brown. I think they use much more butter or oil than I did. And their patties are so much more round or more patty-like. Mine is just a pancake. But, well, the rest I'm going to make for dinner. It's 3 o'clock right now. So this is part of a late lunch. And yeah, I'm going to shape them when it's dinner time. But for now, the pepper is coming through nice. Real peppery taste, but I don't mind that. The potato is just for binding, for keeping it together. And the cabbage gives it a crunch. I don't really taste cabbage. But yeah, maybe I don't mind this much pepper. The pepper is overpowering. But I have the tendency to put a little bit of cheddar through the rest of the batter for tonight, just to get a hint of. I just have a little bit left. So yeah, I'm probably going to do that, but that's for tonight. But this is, yeah, I do like this. I don't eat enough potatoes because I'm always worrying about my health, and I'm on this diet, and potatoes are not in my plan. But you have to live a little, right? Oh, so I'm going to just making sure not to burn my mouth. I know. Yeah. How often do you make this? Is it still made this much often as all the books say that it's made? Anyway, thanks for watching. I am actually going to film another video, the second one, behind this because, well, our bedroom is going to be hell tonight because there's going to be more cabbage. Anyway, stay tuned. See you soon. Bye.